Having access to public transit is, I think, one of the most important things for a community to thrive. It drives economic development, it drives general health of your population. Just the quality of life that public transit can bring to a community, I think is imperative. And we just started talking at some of our meetings that we have on a monthly basis about ways to make us all operate more efficiently.
We have to work together. Our region is so large that not any one transit agency can really make it work. It's just amazing the things that we've been able to accomplish in the region and the services that we can bring to the people.
With this type of collaboration between KCTS, Tri-City Roadrunner, and Open Plains, what that really means is we can pick somebody up in Denver, Colorado, and we can get them all the way to Rapid City, South Dakota. Between the three of us, we can pick them up, we meet with the other bus, that rider will get off the bus, get on to the next one, and continue on. We're able to do that in a way that benefits the entire Panhandle of Nebraska.
We've really, for the last 10 years, been engaged in a mobility management effort to help coordinate public transportation to expand even more opportunities. And the collaborations in the Panhandle are really an example of how it can and does work. So we're very happy to see this type of cooperation and collaboration and this use of taxpayer dollars in this way.
It's the most efficient use of the assets, the resources we have. It allows all of us to transport more passengers to more destinations and do it as efficiently as possible.
You know, in the past, we might have had to turn a rider down because we couldn't leave the county, or we couldn't leave the city, or we just didn't go that far. We need to know that we're taking care of our people. And so having everybody come to the table and work this out, everybody takes the transit that they had and tweaks it just a little bit to meet up with the other agencies. And that way, we're not stretching any one person too thin. Our focus is to make sure that nobody gets left behind and that they can stay independent.
I have personally seen what happens to individuals when they cannot reach the needed care that is required to keep them alive. And to me, there is nothing more sad than if all they ever needed was a ride to receive that medical care, that they might still be with us today.
As we see the growth in the transit agencies across the state, you can understand that there was an unmet need, that this is very much a vital, essential service to all of the communities in Nebraska.
You want to know that the people in your community, in your area, are being taken care of, and we cannot all do it alone. There's no one transit agency that can do it by themselves. But what we can do is each do our own piece.
I think one of the things that I really hope for as this collaboration grows with Tri-City Roadrunner and with Kimball County Transit Services is really to see how we can fine-tune that. How can we just make it even better? How can we make this just the strongest region that we possibly can?
I think I'd like to see a joint hub in Scottsbluff where it's a transfer station for not just KCTS, not just Open Plains, but Garden County, Morrill County, possibly even reaching into eastern Wyoming, and be able to tie all aspects of transit together.
You got to find those other transit managers that want to say, how do you make it happen? We're in. And then you just start having those conversations and you put a little work into it, but it pays off in the long run. This is something that'll last generations beyond us.
We find a way to make things happen. And I think that just as a human being, we all have an opportunity to make a difference.